Who is this? Hubert, you're grounded. Hubert, you're grounded. This is like the third time now you've gotten into the cow farm. You know what? If you want to be a cow, you can be a cow. I'm tired of getting your ass out, bro. What's going on, guys? My name is Josh Fulkerson. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're back on Fulkerson's Survival World, and in today's episode, guys, you probably already get the gist what we're doing. We have a ceiling to finish. In the last episode, we were able to get this much done for the ceiling. However, let's go get started today. And yeah, guys, how we doing? Hopefully you guys are having a good day. If you already hit that like button and consider subscribing. Good morning, Delilah. Good morning, Bluey. Good morning, Whiskers. Good morning, Kika. How we doing? You doing okay? Yeah, also, guys, you're going to be able to tell a big difference in the way Minecraft looks. They just did an update where they added the happy gas. There's also vibrant shaders. So you can now look at all the beautiful, like, reflections and the fog. Also, what's up, dude? How you doing? What are you doing today, bro? You're gonna actually do something today? You're gonna be lazy. Good talk. Alright, where are my... Oh, there's no way. There's no way. Who is this? Who is this? Hubert, you're grounded. Hubert, you're grounded. This is like the third time now you've gotten into the cow farm. You know what? If you want to be a cow, you can be a cow. I'm tired of getting your ass out, bro. Alright, but yeah, today we gotta get spruce wood. And I actually did some stuff off camera. I will update you guys on what I did here in a second. Basically, I did some terraforming. I also kind of just cleaned up the area a little bit towards the back part behind the sugarcane. When I get over there, I will update you guys on what it looks like. However, today's focus is going to be about getting spruce wood. So when I want to get the third floor, you know, done, when it comes to the ceiling, the roof, and the balcony, I'll have the spruce wood necessary to move on. That is the go. I also have a backup axe already ready to go. So I'll be basically going around the area today and getting spruce wood. And if I have enough time today, I would actually like to finish the ceiling to the third floor. But yeah, guys, how we doing? I'm actually live on YouTube right now with the live chat. After the stream is over, I'm going to be deleting the stream and then therefore editing the episodes into, you know, awesome edited episodes for you guys to watch throughout the week. Yeah, how we doing? I want to say thank you guys for getting the channel to 2,800 subscribers. We hit it over the weekend. I'm just so thankful for each and every one of you guys that take the time to watch my content. It means a lot to me, and I love you guys for real. You guys are just awesome. I wouldn't want to have any other community. I would want to be myself every single day, pretty much. I wouldn't want to be anybody else. This community is pretty awesome, and I love everybody that supports me and hangs out with me on my streams. But yeah, I'm going to be basically streaming this for the rest of the day. The goal is to get at least, you know, 10 to 12 episodes for the next 2 weeks. 2 business weeks, not including the weekends. So what are we going to be doing today? That is the main question. The focal point of today's, like, recording session is to simply get spruce wood. I want to finish my third floor, like, ceiling, and I want to do the roof. I want to do the interior a little bit. I'd also like to take care of my farms. I might go mining a little bit, believe it or not. I actually would like to go get coal. And the reason being is because whenever we start, you know, moving into the next phase of our channel or of the series, I want to be able to smelt all the awesome ores we're getting, all the minerals, like all the iron, diamond. We don't have to really smelt diamond, but it's mainly like iron, gold, copper, those kind of ores. I would like to be able to smelt at a pretty rapid rate. Therefore, I could make, you know, different tools and weapons and armor. I'm eventually going to go to the nether. But if I go to the nether, I would like to go to the nether on a different difficulty. I also have to have an area kind of designated for the nether portal. So I'll be looking into where I'm going to be placing my nether portal in the future. So yeah, we have another axe. This is a Unbreaking 3 Silk Touch. I don't really like Silk Touch, if I'm being honest. But that is just what we got given to us from the enchantment table, so I can't complain. Now, if I was to get Silk Touch or anything, I would want it for like a shovel, believe it or not. I would want Silk Touch for a shovel, so I didn't have to worry about, you know, dirt or grass growing. I could just basically get grass already, you know, grown. That makes sense. But yeah, how are we doing today? Hopefully you guys are having a good day. If you're having a good day, hit that like button and consider subscribing if you're new. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Josh Fulkerson. I play a bunch of different games such as Minecraft, Phasmophobia. I also play Stardew Valley, Fortnite. I play Terraria, I've gotten into Terraria. However, Terraria is such a hard game to learn. There's so much going on, but I will be playing Terraria in the future, so don't worry. I also play a game called Supermarket Simulator. There's a lot of games on my channel that I play. Yesterday, I was playing a game called Dig a Hole Simulator, or Dig a Hole something. Master or something like that, yeah? Where you just dig a hole, and it's kind of like Minecraft, and it's actually kind of addictive. I'll probably be doing more of that in the future. But yeah, if you have a game you want to see me play, if it's on PC or if it's on PlayStation, just let me know. And I'll look into playing those games for you guys. If it's on Roblox, let me know. I also play Roblox. But yeah, we're pretty much just going around now and chopping down these spruce trees. Therefore, I can basically, use the spruce wood that I'm getting to finish my house at a pretty faster rate. But yeah, today's focus is basically going to be working on the house, getting it as done as possible. I'll probably take some breaks and, go mining. I might go take care of my farms. I might take care of my animals. I might build some more. I could start a different building project today if I really wanted to. But the main question is, what would be the next building project that we want to focus on? Because I really don't know. There's a lot of things I still want to build for this series. One of those things is going to be a town hall area. Now, I don't want the tower to be confused for the town hall because it does have, a library on the bottom floor, but it has storage on the, next 3 layers. Then it has my HQ area on the top, where that's going to be where I basically go to plan and do shout-outs for the week. And I don't have any shout-outs for this week. Surprisingly, I do not. But if you guys would like to get shouted out, all you have to do is subscribe, join the Discord, and just be very active within my community. And just let me know you'd like to be entered into the shout-out. That's a good way to have a higher chance to get shouted out. And then basically, if I have 7 shout-outs for that week, I will do it. But I don't really want to start doing shout-outs until I get, at least 7 people each week wanting to have a shout-out. And I mean, who wouldn't want to have a shout-out? Shout-outs are pretty cool when you get them. Especially if there's a channel, with more subscribers, I think. I just feel like shoutouts are a good way to grow and kind of get your community off to a good start if you're just starting a YouTube channel. There's a lot of YouTube channels that have grown because of shoutouts, so I don't know why people don't like the idea of shoutouts, but I think shoutouts are a good way to simply kind of get your name out if you're trying to get started. But yeah, let's go ahead and simply just take care of our wood today. I'd like to get all the wood we can, and as we're back here, you're gonna see. Hold on, let me finish this tree real quick. I'm kind of getting distracted. But yeah, what's your thoughts about the new update, guys? The new update is here. We have vibrant colors, we have reflections, the sun looks different, the area looks different, my character even looks different. Look at the diamond armor, it looks more reflective. I kind of mess with it, I'm not gonna lie. Now, if you're one of those that are in the minority that do not like the update, and you do not want the vibrant colors, you have to basically go to your settings. And before you go into the world you're trying to go into to play on, there's a setting you have to turn off, so it go back to the old look of Minecraft. However, I think for right now, I'm gonna play on the newer look because it has a nice vibe to it, really. But as you can see, we did this in the last episode. However, I didn't keep it because we really didn't do too much. I was basically just planting trees that you see here. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but we didn't have trees. So I basically went around and planted trees. I also went ahead and just terraformed a little bit. So that's why I didn't upload it, because it wasn't really that packed of content. So today's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna basically spend the first half of the episode working on getting wood, and eventually I'm gonna head back and work on my ceiling to the 3rd floor. That is the go. We're gonna pretty much have a good day though. Like I told you guys, this is an early bird stream, so I'm gonna be a little bit tired and kind of waking up as we're doing this. I do have sweet tea already made for me. As you guys know, I still live with my parents, and there's nothing wrong with living with your parents. I don't get why, a lot of people, dog on people who live with their parents. Now, if you live with your parents till you're 30 and 40, I think that's a little kind of too much. I'm planning on moving out of my parents' house in the next 2 or 3 years easily, so. I gotta save my money up though. That is the go. I'm trying to save my money up the best I can. I work at a chicken factory. I basically just stack boxes. These boxes are 40 pounds to 65 pounds worth of chicken. The chicken have, obviously they have wings, they have breast, the thighs, they got the whole birds. I basically deal with whole birds, which I do about, 10 birds a box. And it doesn't sound like it's that much, but when you do about, 400 boxes a day, that's 4,000 chicken. that you're stacking, you know, 5 layers tall, or five stacks tall, if that makes sense. 5 boxes tall, and it's seven boxes per row. There's 35 boxes per, you know, skid, I guess you could say, and it's plastic that I stack it on. It's a pretty good job. I work with a bunch of people that don't like working. They don't want to stay past 7 o'clock, and honestly, I'm just trying to get my shit done, get my full 8 hours, and if I have to get overtime, I will. But I don't want to have to stay till 7 every day. Well, the people I work with, they basically they want to leave at a specific time every day, and I don't get that luxury. I have to stay until they're done, most times. Here recently, though, we've had people stay for us, which is kind of good. I'm thinking, though, this week coming up, I'll have to stay later because I've been the one going home early. I'm hoping, though, that I can get content out to you guys regardless, because I do love making videos, and I hope you guys can tell. It is dark outside, however, I'm just going to go ahead and just continue chopping down trees. I need the wood, so honestly, I need the wood. I want to focus on getting wood, so when I move into working on the 3rd floor to my house, I'll have the wood necessary to actually finish it and not worry about running out. Does that make sense? Alright, so let's see here. There's a little bit more trees over here. However, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep because it is dark. I will come over here and pick up the saplings because we need saplings to continuously get the spruce wood that we're going to need. Homie is over here by the potato farm. Hubert is in the cow farm because for some reason he thinks he's a cow. I'm going to let him just be for right now. I'll get him out here in a little bit. Alright. Good night, Delilah. Good night, Bluey. Good night, Whiskers. Good night, Kit Kat. I'll see y'all in the morning. But yeah, we're going to be heading up here. Taking a fat nap real quick. Then I'm going to go ahead and just finish out this ceiling. And then after that, I might actually go ahead and start working on the balcony. Who knows? So yeah, let's go ahead and do this while we're up here. We might as well. I'm going to go ahead and just make a couple of stacks. That should finish out the job. Let's just go ahead and work on it, though. But yeah, as you guys can see, the game just looks a little bit different. And honestly, a lot of people like it, but a lot of people also don't like it. So if you're in the majority that like the game, the new update, let me know. And if you're in the minority and you have a reason why you don't like it, also let me know. Because at the end of the day, we're all community, right? We all play the game. We need to basically vocalize what we feel. That way, the people that develop the game and make the game can understand our feelings about it. However, though, it's just there's always going to be settings that you can turn on and turn off for stuff like this. So, and honestly, I don't mind it. It's a very, very cool looking, you know, update. They also added the newer ghast that you can bring over to the, you know, regular world. I might actually look into building like a helicopter station. I want to build another tower, basically. And in this tower, I want to have it to where at the very top, I have a resting ghast that just hangs out up there. And I actually would like to go get a ghast. That's something I do want to do. So before you know it, I think going to the nether might be, you know, sooner than y'all think. And I've been holding it off for a while. I don't really mind it. Yeah, this is a pretty cool update, I feel like. Now watch how dark it gets whenever I finish this. Because there's no lights in here, I don't think. There might be a couple of torches. But look how this looks. It's just a vibe, honestly. So yeah, this is going to be where we set up. As you guys can see, you could see the trees. You could see the tower. You could see our buildings that we're building. You can also see, you know, the bridge. Oh, you can see the bridge. Yeah, you can. No, you can't. Ooh, I can no longer see the bridge from up here. That is interesting. You can also see our, like, animals, our balcony. So yeah, let's go ahead and just work on this. If we're going to do this, we might as well do it today. We have time. I'm going to go ahead and just work on this for right now. So we're going to be working on this in the next episode. I have no idea what I'm going to do for the next episode. I might honestly start working on the roof. Because the roof is going to be the next biggest thing that's going to take a lot of time, effort, and thinking, you know. I'm not really good at building roofs. I'm going to be honest with you guys. But that is something I'm always trying to improve. There's always a different design you can do for this game. That's why I love it. It's a sandbox game for a reason. You can let your creativity kind of take over and let it do what it needs to do. So yeah, we're going to pretty much take this out by the same amount we did for the second floor balcony. I'm also going to continue the pattern that you guys are seeing. So basically, it's going to do the same thing on the second floor that's going to do it for the third floor. Does that make sense? But yeah. I'm having a pretty good morning so far. My goal is to get at least 10 episodes done today. And that's about, you know, roughly 2 weeks of content. That is the goal. 2 business weeks. And if you guys would like to see me do anything particular, let me know. My goal is to do everything that you guys want to see me do, especially before the end and after the end. Alright, so this is where it goes out. And then it's going to go over this. Alright, we can probably go ahead and, yeah, I was just going to do it like this. And then do it like this. Yeah, there we go. A whole lot easier. So we like this. So yeah, we're gonna go and knock out the 3rd floor balcony. I should have enough time in today's episode to do this. I hope I have enough spruce wood. I should. We just chopped down a whole entire ecosystem of spruce wood. Ooh, I almost fell off the edge there, didn't I? I'm living life on the edge, baby. Alright. Alright, here, and then we're gonna just simply... I can honestly, if I really wanted to... I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. This is so much easier. Just go down to the 2nd floor and then look up. Because it's not out of our height radius. Like, we can build still in this area. Alright. Oh, yeah, we should have enough spruce wood. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys are having a good day. I don't really have that much to talk about early on. I'm sure it'll change, though, as the day progresses. I do plan on getting a lot done today, though. That is the goal. That is the main objective for today, is to get a lot accomplished. I want to basically leave this live stream feeling like I've done something today. To make the world a better place. To make my world a better place. Alright, let's pick up the wood. And now we're gonna go back up. I also need to make a door, oak door. Let's go ahead and do that now, honestly. I have oak doors over there in the tower. However, I'm not gonna go all the way over to the tower to get the door. Alright, let's go ahead and make an oak door. We make 3 at a time now, which is kind of weird. That's fine, though. I mean, I ain't complaining. Alright, oak doors need to come down. So, like, right here. And we're gonna go ahead and place the oak door right here. Hey, so now we have a door, and now we're gonna go ahead. I gotta basically do some. So it's gonna go here, here, and then on the other side, it's gonna go here and here. And then if we look at the stairs, it's just gonna kind of just connect. I want to connect it with this one though. All right, so now we want to go ahead and strip our spruce wood logs like this. I need to go get spruce wood fences. Or we can make them, honestly. It's fine. We'll make them. I want to put a crafting table up here as well. Let's go ahead and make ourselves one for easy convenience reasons. So I don't have to go all the way up and all the way down, you know. It just kind of makes it easier to have a crafting table per floor. Let's place the crafting table by the door. I'm thinking like right here. Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, sticks for fences. I already have sticks. I don't know how many fences we're going to need, though. I would imagine at least 54. Let's just see where we go with this. Alright, let's go ahead and connect this together now. This is going to be basically where the 3rd floor balcony goes. And we're pretty much already done with the balcony. Now I got to go down and simply connect the 2nd floor balcony to the 3rd floor balcony. So that's what I was talking about in a previous episode. If you guys were not paying attention. So yeah, let's make a couple more of these. That should be enough. Alright, so yeah, let's go down to the 2nd floor balcony now. And now what we're gonna do, I want to simply connect. I want to connect this down. So basically, I can either do it one of 2 ways. I could simply pick block this and connect it down like this, and then strip it, which might be the move, honestly. I kind of like that, yeah. Okay, we didn't strip this block. That's going to bother me if I don't see it now. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. All right, and then let's go ahead and do it on the side as well. Just for the outer layer. So it's going to go basically through the floor. I'm thinking I was going to use fences, but honestly, I think this is the better approach for something like this. It's got a better look to it. Let me show you what this looks like now. I'll have to come over here and get to that one block again. That's okay. I'll just basically use... I'll use the oak wood logs to get up. Not a big deal, really. I just gotta basically strip this log. Hey, there we go. Alright, let's take a look at it. Oh, English, Josh. Hell, okay. Let's quickly chop down these trees right here. I don't want to have any trees over here. Because in the future, I'm going to be building horse stables, and honestly... that it might be sooner than it seems. Alright, oh, we gotta go up a little bit. Not a big deal. Nice. And then, so this tree should start to despawn. So should this tree. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks very cool. I like that. Yeah, that's got a nice vibe to it. So yeah, in the next episode, I'll probably be working on our roof. So now's the time to go ahead and start looking into what we're going to use what blocks we're going to use. So let me kind of just go outside and walk around and kind of get a feel for the look that we're going for. Let me just quickly kind of get perspectives from different parts of the farm. I'm thinking we do... I'm thinking we do spruce wood stairs. Yeah, spruce wood stairs would probably be a vibe. And maybe cobblestone for the roof. It would look something kind of like that. Ooh, we could do stone and cobblestone. I don't know. I'm kind of looking around, just kind of getting an idea. I'm thinking we go... I'm looking at the blacksmith roof, and I use stone and cobblestone. Honestly, if I was to do the roof, I would want to do it with wood. So I'm thinking like spruce wood and stone. Yeah, spruce wood and stone would be a good move, I think. So that's something we want to go ahead and start preparing for. We're going to need stairs. Let's go ahead and make... I should have stairs, believe it or not, over in the tower. I'll have to smelt stone over. Or get stone. I don't think I have enough stone. We might want to do cobblestone, honestly. Cobblestone and spruce wood. That might be what we do. Also, what? Homie is peeking through the cobblestone. Alright, do I not have stairs already? Yeah, I thought I had stairs already made up. We also have spruce wood doors, spruce trap doors, fences. So yeah, let's go ahead and put these fences up for now. I'll have a use for them in the future, I'm sure. However, now's the time to go ahead and prepare. We're going to be preparing now for the next phase, which is going to be the cobblestone, turning over back to stone. I might already have... I don't. I have stone brick. Okay. I have 63 stone. Okay, that's a good thing. This is where the coal's going to come into hand. I need to get coal for this reason. While we're over here, I'm thinking we just simply go ahead and gather up cobblestone in the meantime. And let's go ahead and head back to the house. I think in the next episode, I want to go mining. I don't think we're ready to do the roof yet. I don't want to start something if I can't finish it. I think we're going to go mining. I need coal. I don't have coal. Without coal, I can't do what I'm trying to do. But Buddy is standing on the crafting table. No, that's a chest. What are you doing, bro? Get down from there, you idiot. You're gonna break a leg. Homie, I'm trying to protect you. Alright, let's see here. So I can make stone stairs. That's what we're gonna need for this. I'm also gonna just simply need torches to place on the inside. This is our food chest. Okay, what do we have in here? We have 64, 64, 57, 4. As you can see, though, we don't have coal. That's the thing. So let's go ahead and start smelting our cobblestone back over to stone. That's going to be something we need to do in the meantime. And yeah, guys, unfortunately, we are just about out of time for today's episode. So if you did enjoy this episode of FU7KERSON's Survival World, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button and consider subscribing. My name is Josh FU7KERSON, though, guys. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a great day. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks very cool. I like that. Yeah, that's got a nice vibe to it.